Today we step in the world of Lush Blooms inside of Arc Raiders in hopes of getting rich, but this mode makes it so easy to get filthy rich in Arc Raiders that it's extremely hard. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. If you need help getting blueprints, materials, and even coins, check out Mitchcactus. They are the biggest and the most reliable inside of Arc Raiders, and if you want to increase your level or help complete raids or quests, if you need absolutely any help in Arc Raiders, they got you covered. Everything is legit, everything for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. They are super trusted, and you may have seen them all over YouTube, and this is with good reason. With 20,000 reviews and thousands of personalized vouchers, they go for all things Arc. Use code SPAZO to save up for 5% off on limited time only. All right, today we're getting rich off of crops inside of Arc Raiders. Now, if you haven't seen my other video about this, Lush Blooms is so peak for grinding gear. Literally, I mean coins, or yeah, coins. It's crazy. Just come to the forest area, literally in the Lush Blooms event, which they removed for the cold snap, and then they just recently added it back. And you can get really, really rich really fast. Now, every time I've ran this, I haven't really ran into PvP. I haven't really struggled with it. I would like to tell you guys that it's non-existent, but Lord knows it is, right? But if you can and you want to try this and you want to try and maximize your profits, I would really recommend bringing in a big backpack, right? Or a big, say, looting MK1, or, you know, bigger, right? If you can get the blue, purple, whatever it is, I would recommend it. Because you really fill it up really fast. And in my previous raids, I found myself a lot of the time just leaving stuff behind because I just simply didn't have any more room, right? And we don't want that. We want to be able to get everything we can. There's a player right there. But we want to be able to get everything that we possibly can and find everything that we possibly can. That way, we can maximize our profits. That's what we want. That's what we need to do. So, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try and loot as much as we can. And then we should be good. We should be able to do this. We should be able to make it out with some good profits, hopefully. Takes a little bit of eye-opening because sometimes these little things can be hard to see where all the little crops are hidden, or all the little items, the veggies, whatever you want to call them. You just got to look around this whole area. I would recommend just staying your whole game inside of the forest area. It's really, really good. Again, if you've seen my other video, you guys have seen just how easy it is to easily get 100k. It is not hard at all. But we're just going to keep looting around, and eventually we're going to find our first one. But again, it takes a little bit of time doing this. It's not an instant thing. You got to basically play for 12 so minutes and you'll be pretty good. But we got to keep looking for our first little thing. Here's our first one. This is what they're going to look like, just like this. We can open it up. We can take all the goodies. Give me every single bit we can get. We're probably going to end up dropping a lot of like this ammo we have. We brought a little bit too much in. You know what? I'm not even going to waste my time looting that. You guys will see why, okay? You guys will see why. Yes, we could loot it. Yes, we could get a blueprint that we might not have. But right now, our specific goal is to just simply get rich. And we're going to do it pretty darn quick. We should be able to get a lot of coins. The one in here, we can go ahead and loot it. What do we got? We got more lemons, more mushrooms, more olives, more prickly pears, and more moss. Love to see it. We're already at 29k. We're just going to keep on stacking. That's only looting 2 of them. Of course, the more space you have, the more you're going to be able to get out with. It definitely is a good mode to play. Of course, most of you guys know this, but this is our road to becoming a 5 millionaire inside of Arc Raiders. We can keep pushing down here. I just really run around this area for pretty much the whole game, I'd like to say. I don't really kind of get out of here. Now, obviously, you can, and you should, but me, I loot this area, I loot the forest, and I dip. That's kind of my route. It's kind of what I do to maximize, kind of stay safe as well. I guess we can loot this, since it's one of those easier looting things. We got a plastic parts, and then we should be good. But, yeah, we just got to keep looting inside of these buildings and loot some of this moss. Now, moss isn't really too valuable, but if you get enough of it, then it will be. So I would recommend, if you can, just loot this, of course. Okay, I thought that was a player over there for a second. Come on, we can collect this real quick. There we go. Can't collect nothing there. Can't collect nothing there. Can't collect nothing there. We can keep doing this. Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from grabbing anything other than, say, plants, crops, veggies. I don't really know what you would want to call it. Ooh. Okay, we're good. We can loot these real quick, though. You actually never know what we could find in them. Metal parts, rusted tools, we'll just leave all that there. Okay, right now we're just, if we're going to pick up something, it's going to be a trinket. If no trinkets, then we're just going to leave it. I'm sure some of you guys are going to get really angry at that, but hey, this is what we're doing this game. We can grab some fertilizer. Not too big of a deal, but we'll take it, right? There's some right here. We can grab it. If it has this mound on it, you can grab it. Just a little tip, in case you guys don't know. There we go. We can go ahead and keep moving over here. Hey, look at that, a weapon case. I didn't even notice that there. What do we got? Shotgun ammo, a Toro? Shoot. Thank you. Thank you very much, game. I will take it. All right, we can leave this area. Keep looting. Sounds like we got some arcs outside, which might not be a good thing. I would recommend not really even fighting them. But sometimes you got to, and I understand that, of course. We're in a showdown right now, dude. There are so many arcs. Jeesh. We gotta pop a shield recharger. Okay. I don't know where they went. They're around. We gotta take them down, of course. Then we can loot a little bit. We can also exit this area. I don't want to take too much damage. I don't specifically want to loot them being around. Bro, what? Oh my gosh. Go, 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 go. Come on. I gotta reload. Gotta reload, gotta reload, gotta reload. Get out of here. There we go. Alright, let's pop another shield recharger. What do we got? We got lockers. Okay. We're good. We can loot these real quick. See if we can pull anything nice. There might be some people nearby. I mean, dude, we shot a lot. There's a very high chance we have some players nearby. We killed a lot of arcs, but they also could be friendly. Oh, this place is already looted. Hey, there's a weapon case right there. Cool. I'm gonna have to start coming back here. I don't really play damn too much unless it's lush. And to be quite honest with you, I don't loot much if I'm playing lush. Like I said, I kind of just go with the flow and loot a lot of the crops and then just dip. I didn't know there was that many weapon cases over there. That would be 2. That's really good, surprisingly. Already opened, but it looks like they took absolutely nothing. Or they took a lot of it and just left and was already stacked. But we got a little bit of gear from there. We're at 43. There's not many we found. We've only opened maybe 3 or 4. That's really it. I mean, we haven't really came into some ballin' loot so far, which we could this game very much, but I've had games where people loot them, and I've had games where nobody touches these at all inside of Lush Blooms. Half the time, people don't even know they're actually in Lush Blooms. They just tried to play damn Battlegrounds, and they loaded into this. So, it is one of those things. This one's open. Everything's gone. Yeah. So, this is all being looted. I might have opened that one. I don't know. But this being looted isn't going to help us, right? But we do have 43. I would be happy if we could touch 60. I mean, that's kind of the point where I'd be like, okay, I'm good with this. Yeah, we've already been here. Okay, let's go. We can head this way. That way will probably be a spot we haven't been to, I believe. It's far, but it's not too bad. We should be able to get over there soon. We just need to let our stamina recharge a little bit. And we should be able to make it over there. We do still have 16 minutes left on the timer, so we're chilling. I'm not really worried yet. That was that one that we hit, right? It was already looted. Yeah, but we're going to make our way over there, and then we'll be good. Yeah, that one was already looted. Yes, okay. Just had to make sure, bro. That'd be like 15K we'd be missing out on if that wasn't ours. That's just a barrel over there. Nothing too important. We can just keep moving. 270 meters away. I think we're just going to exfil because everything's kind of already looted. There's been quite a few raiders run past me, so I'm just going to call it good. I'm trying to walk behind this raider because he's kind of acting funny. I think we're good, but I get suspect sometimes of people because the amount of times I've been killed at exfil is crazy. But we should be good. We can go ahead and get out of here. But yeah, we're going to hop into another Lush Blooms raid, and then we'll kind of go from there and see just how much we can get. We got 43 on our entire game right now, so we should be good. Did we join a new raid? Yes. Okay, cool. It's glitched out. Got a new raid. We are semi over here, kind of. Not really, not necessarily. But we can start moving. We can start trying to loot these things and start trying to find what we want to find. We definitely are far ways away from the actual forest itself, but we can work our magic and work our way over there. Doesn't really take too long to kind of travel across the map, but yeah, we're looking good. Maybe this game will be better. Last game we had a total of 43,000, which I just threw it all in my stash because we'll just sell it all at the end of this video. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty promising. I think we should be able to do good. I mean, we got like 30 minutes left on Damn Battlegrounds Lush Blooms. So I think we'll probably have an opportunity even after this game to maybe get another rated. I don't know. I might be wrong about the time, but who knows? We'll see. Maybe this game will be so good we won't even have to. Here's one right here. What do we got in it? We got some prickly pears, some mushrooms, some apricots, some gray mullein, and a gob. Okay, we'll take it. A gay, dude, you know what? It's so late for me right now. I'm not even going to try and read all this. What else do we have? Do we have any over here? Gotta check everywhere. You never know when you could come across one. Okay. We can continue making our way over to the forest. Damn, it's only 130 meters away. Oh, no. I was like, there's no way it's that close. We literally spawned so far. Yeah, it's 500 meters away. GG's. We can try and loot down here and just slowly make our way over there. I'm in no rush. I don't really think I need to be in a rush. We spawned kind of by some spots that should potentially have some of the containers, but you might not. You never know, right? And maybe I spawned. No, I didn't spawn right here. I don't think so. I already forget, dude. Jeesh, I've been playing Ark all day. I have killed too many clankers today to even remember where I spawned in. I know I spawned in here, but I don't know how far back. But whatever. 480 meters away. One right here, it's already been looted. Yeah, I mean, dude, when you don't spawn over here, these things get looted so fast. Ah, they missed this one. Let's go. What do we got? Roots, mushroom, and a lemon. I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, they get looted really quick when you don't spawn over here. So it does kind of suck to an extent. I mean, you can still get over here like I did and still loot, you know, a few things people missed. But sometimes it just is better to surrender. Especially if you spawn in like late to Lush, whether you're playing Buried City, whether you're playing Damn Battlegrounds, it might just be wise to just go ahead and leave instead of even wasting time. That's sometimes why I don't really bring in anything but a free loadout, just because it's going to make it a little bit easier to just surrender real quick, save you a ton of time. But we can keep looting and stuff, keep trying to look for all these goodies. Where are we at? Okay, we need to kind of head inwards a little bit more. There's one. Sweet. What do we got? Lemons. And there we go. Mushrooms. And there, we'll take that. We got 40K. Looking good. Hollywood. Nothing over there. We got nothing there. Okay. We can keep a move on. I'm pretty sure usually these are like just outside. Kind of. Like if there's a building that's like half blown up, I think it's like over here or something, maybe. Somewhere. They do spawn in that. But for the most part, I don't know if they spawn in buildings. Maybe they do. My strategy kind of just consists of me staying out here, to be fair. Usually you can find quite a bit of them. Now, of course, maybe you can do better if you go inside. I'm not actually sure. So let me know in the comment section if they do spawn inside of buildings, like inside of the bigger POIs and stuff like that. Going. There we go. Oh my gosh, we got to reload. No, what? No. Oh, there's another player here. Let's go. Ah, you missed. There we go. Get him. Get him, buddy. Let's go. I gotta pop a shoulder charger. Hopefully that dude doesn't shoot me. We got moss right here. We're gonna collect some of it. Same thing we did last game. We'll take that. Thank you. Might not be that expensive, but again, like I said earlier, you collect enough, you get a little bit for it. There we go. Okay. We're not going to breach none of those. I'll let that do... Well, no. Let's loot these lockers. They might have something good in them. Maybe a blueprint. You never know. Light gun parts, we don't need that. We definitely don't need that. I have so much of that, it's not even funny. Okay. We're good there. Is this dude looting moss? I'm pretty sure he is. He might not be. There is a PC missed. We'll take it. Why the heck not? Then we should be good. There we go. Okay. We can keep a move on. Keep looking for these little places that haven't been looted. We're dipping right now. We called in Metro or whatever it is, and we're leaving. But everything, dude, we keep coming across is already looted because our spawns just maybe aren't it. But it's a good thing because, I mean, look at all the stuff that we have. We have 43,000 worth of loot, and we're barely finding these things. I mean, we're not really getting a streak where we get 2 and then 2 more and then another one. No, we're kind of just getting left with 1 here, and maybe like in the end it's like 3 of them, right? Which isn't always the case. A lot of times you can get freaking 10 of them. I'm not kidding, dude. Lush Blooms is a peak game mode. It's very, very easy to collect this stuff. For sure. We can go ahead and start this to get back to Speranza. It's very easy to get rich from this and to stack hella coins. And I mean, hey, I'm happy with what we've gotten so far. I mean, we definitely got a decent amount. We'll be able to sell all this stuff for a very good amount when we get back to Speranza. If we can hop into another raid as well. Over here in our other raid, the raid kind of just started. We made our way over to the forest. We spawned literally in the same spot again, but we got over here right away, which is good. So maybe now we'll be able to actually loot some of this stuff. Maybe we have a lobby where nobody cares about Lush Blooms. That would be perfect for us, but we can just keep looking around. It's all we can really do for these dang little things. I'm leaving everything else for everybody. Not worried about that. What do we have? Do we have anything in here? Possibly, maybe. No. Anything back this way? We need kind of our stamina to charge up a little bit, but I like sprinting around. I have no adrenaline shots, which sucks. Nothing over here. Okay. We can just keep looking around. Sometimes you'll find a lot of them, actually, over here. But then also, sometimes you don't, of course. That's how it is. Okay, we can check back around this way. I don't think any would spawn in here. Maybe? Ooh, wait. Oh, I thought that was a weapon case, dude. Out of the corner of my eye. Nothing. Yeah, okay. Alright. Nothing there. We can just run back around here. Could potentially be one up top here. We could loot that real quick, check it out, see if we got anything. And then we're just going to get out of this area. If nothing. It doesn't look like anything yet. What? That's already been looted? Holy scamoles. Whoever's been over here is fast, dude. Super fast. Alright, we got to go to the direction he did not go. There is a wasp right there. But we can start making our way to these other locations. Start trying to just harvest as much as we can and get as much as we can. So getting rich inside of this mode is so easy that it's incredibly hard. Now, if you don't know what I mean by that, I mean pretty much you can hop in one of these modes or this mode, say whatever Lush, and get 100k, 10 minutes easily. Really easily. But you can also hop in this mode and not even find a single thing. I've been running around this whole entire place and haven't even found one of the things to open up to find anything in it. We've literally just been harvesting random things on the ground, and that's how I'm getting my fortune this game. I don't even know how, dude. We haven't even came across one. It's almost like I'm not even in the Lush Blooms mode, but I am. I can promise you I am in the mode. But, yeah, it's so weird. Maybe we'll be able to find a few. There's so many raiders over here right now. So I don't know. We might not. But I'll take advantage of looting these. Why the heck not, right? I'll take them. They're not really that valuable. But it is what it is. We're working on our trial as well. I mean, it'd be super cool if we could come across one. I mean, geez, dude. The amount of things I've looked through. I've ran through this round. And haven't seen one at all. Not even a single open one. Which is kind of alarming. And I swear I've covered like every building behind me. Nothing over there. Okay. We can make a move over here. See what we have. But yeah, it's truly incredibly easy to get in here and get money and to get rich and to get the coins and all that stuff and to sell everything. But some games, it's incredibly hard. It's the best way I could word it. Okay, we can keep pushing. I guess we can just go kind of directly straight. Just see where that kind of takes us. We could go over there. See what's over here. Maybe anything, maybe something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm also trying to look around for any mushrooms we can just go ahead and harvest. But yet again, sometimes that doesn't happen. We can check around up here. There might be one up here. There might be one over here, actually. Let's see. What do we got? Do we got one? We got something right here we can do. Fertilizer. Guess we'll take it since we ain't getting lucky anywhere else right this second. Nothing. Yeah, absolutely nothing right there. Okay, we can look over here. Might be something good for us. Who knows? Yeah, it's actually kind of shocking. I haven't found a single one. Like it is. It's kind of crazy. Bro, jump on that. Holy moly. Yeah, there's nothing here as well. We can just go up here and hop over. Seems like the easiest route. But yeah, there are a few raiders. I mean, if you wanted to PvP and you wanted to kill everybody, psh, dude, you're gonna make a lot of money. And just take all the stuff off other people. But I try not to PvP. I try not to be like that. But I mean, it is a part of the game. So if you do that, it's all good. It isn't a big deal at all. You're not a rat if you just PvP. Now, if you go kill at Xville, yeah, you might be a little bit ratty. But if you're just PvPing in a PvP game, I don't think you are a rat. So, I mean, hey, if you want to do it, do it. I try not to, though, for the most part. Sometimes I PvP, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it is fun as hell to PvP. But I've been trying to stick that to solo squads. Yeah, dude, holy crap, there is nothing around here. Holy moly, dude. This is actually kind of crazy. Finally, we found one, and it's open. Gee. Holy moly, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm willing to bet they're all open now. We've been in this game for literally 10 minutes. That is just so unfortunate we couldn't come across one earlier. Here's one right here. Everything taken out of it. Yeah, that player nearby us, we just seen him. He's over there. He has probably all of it. I'm willing to bet. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting mode. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's an arc. I thought it was a body submerged in the water. I was going to start questioning things. Yeah, I think everything's probably gotten. Now, maybe it isn't. Right? Maybe way over there, there's a little cache we can loot. But I don't think so. And we're going to sell everything we earned. Unfortunately, we just got kind of the bad lobbies when it comes to doing this strategy, where everybody's going for it as well. But some games you'll play happens. Some games you'll play and you get absolutely rich instead of the game. Nothing over here. Yeah, nope. Nothing. And there's an arc. What do you know? Hey, buddy. Oh my gosh. He must have been low. Because he got absolutely cooked right there by a rattler. GG's, buddy. Wrap it up. Too much good stuff, but we did kind of get a little bit, I guess we could say, we could sell, right? Now, potentially, this is the worst of the worst that we ever have gotten, right? So, we definitely could get way more just by having a little bit of a better game where we could loot maybe a few more things, right? You get 100K easily. But we can go ahead and sell everything we earn. So, having very bad games, we've made a total of 82,000. And that's very bad games. So, I'll take it. I truly will take that for not having good games at all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.